Alright, hello world. Now I'm about to do a reading for Capricorn. So hello Capricorns. Wagwan, big up on yourself. Yeah, send love. So we have two cards, three decks, and we'll start with this one. So let me do something real quick for our Capricorns. Yeah, this is just for whatever energy is happening today. Oh, first card jump out already. Let's see. Oh, we have a Three of Swords piercing into the heart. Three of Swords piercing into the heart. So this is really like so you see like there's rain falling. I don't know, I'm not sure if you can see it. Let me turn my light on, hold up. That's probably better, let's go. So you see how there's rain falling kind of, and it's like cloudy, and then all these three swords are piercing into the heart. It's like I feel like this is just like your heart, you feel like you have strings, your heartstrings getting pulled out or something, but not necessarily like bad, because it was a reverse. But if it was reversed, it'd probably be good. But Three of Swords, I see it as there might be three things that are gonna mess with your heart. That's just how I'm feeling it right now. But it might seem like that's the theme, but let's see what the meaning we're getting from that. So I'm doing my reading from left to right, right to left. So here we go. Let's see why you're feeling like this. Oh, alright. Since we already showed them, these two cards fell out. So this one was on top. So let's go with this one first. This one was on top, and this one was on below it. But let's talk about this first. The Page of Pentacles, right? There's gonna be one thing, a really good thing being offered though. See? So there's good coming out of this. Don't worry about it being like the heart getting pierced and all that. Somebody is gonna probably come up and offer you. There's gonna be an offer. So the storm has passed. Storm is gonna pass, and then there's gonna be a little offer. Looks like an offer. Yeah. And then, but he's looking to the future, you know. So it's like a futuristic offer. But now this, the Knight of Swords, is right behind that. So this sounds like some kind of conflict is happening. I'm not sure what kind of conflict, but the Knight of Swords is very confident. So you might be fighting back of whatever is coming from here, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna be fighting back, and it's fine, but don't do that for too long, because it's reversed. But like this, from my direction here, it's going that way, like backwards, and I always do from like direction, time, and how we look and all that. So what me would I say for this is like, you're strong, you're gonna stand tall, you are standing tall, you know what I'm saying? You are standing tall here, and you're not standing back. And then the sword is in your hand, like right here. The swords are just like going through the heart, and maybe through all of this, you found your gift. I feel like this might not just be an offer; it might be like a gift. A gift. You found your gift, and because of that, allow you to be strong. Fight back. Yeah, yo, let's keep it going. Capricorn, what's going on for Capricorn today? What's going on for Capricorn today? And right now, whatever Capricorn see this message. What's going on for Capricorn when they see this message? Let's see. Oh man, it's a lot of swords up in here. Something, you're battling something, or someone. This is like you're fighting. I feel like you're fighting these things that are like behind you. This is a heavy card. It feels heavy. 2, 4, 6, 8. That's 8, yeah. 8 of swords. So I feel like this Knight of Swords is fighting. So you are fighting something, you know. And yeah, I feel like this has to be emotional, you know. You're overcoming it, you know. This might just be what's gonna happen in the coming days, but it's gonna seem like you're all wrapped up and you can't do anything. You're gonna feel like you're like trapped, and you know, I'm not sure if it's like you're out here, but you're standing tall. Look, you're still standing tall, even though you're wrapped up, and you know, you're standing tall. So even though your eyes are blindfold, you know, it's fine. It's gonna be alright. Let's keep going. But that's a battle. That is a battle. You're surrounded by all those swords, but the Knight of Swords shows that, yo, you're not backing down. And the direction that this was going in is in this direction of the swords. So you're going towards your shadows. Let me turn these cards around. Some of these were like messed up, but you're going towards your shadows. I feel like you're fighting now. Is like when you're facing these things. Even though you're blindfolded, your drive is going towards, like, you're not hiding it anymore, Capricorn. You're pushing through. Oh, alright, there we go. See? I knew it. I knew this was gonna come out to be good, because there's no fighting without a good outcome on somewhere. There has to be some kind of good outcome somewhere. But this show, you know, it's the Strength card. That's resilience. You know, that takes resilience. You know what I'm saying? That takes, and then that's another 8. So look, this one is already 8 swords, right? And then this now 8 again. So you're gonna overcome whatever these things are. You're overcoming them, and you're going towards to overcome them. You're fighting these shadows or whatever the hell they are. And then check it out. That bring about your strength, your real strength. You know, see it? This bring about, like, this journey, going through this or whatever, feel like it's an overcast day, shadowy. Don't worry about it. You're gonna get, or you already got your strength. No, you got your power, or your tool, your pentacle, your shield and your armor. And that's why there's a knight. You got your shield and armor from learning. You got your shield and armor. You go through. You run into this. You're not hiding no more. You run into these swords, and that's what you get out of doing that. You get your strength. All right. And that's infinite, by the way. You're taming the lion. Not just getting the strength. Let me talk about this more. You're the tame the lion. The lion get tamed. Whatever this lion is, probably your ego, or let me see, something about, I don't know. You're taming this right now. It might be this. It's probably the ego wrapped up, and, like, you know, whatever it is, it's getting tamed. It's getting tamed, and you only get tamed because you're in this position of like wearing white, bliss, you know what I'm saying? Kind of like a high priestess position. That's your spiritual strength, I feel like. Coming out. The intuition. Trust in yourself, trust yourself. Trust yourself and ding 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 ding. Here we go. Alright. Wow, that's a lot of 8s. Yo, Capricorn, what a one, Capricorn. This have to talk about big time. This is 8. This is 8. This is 8. That's 3 8s. You know what that is? Magical. That's what that is. You get 3 8s. And right now, you see, you're working on yourself. You see? You're working on your goals. See? Put it in that work. Put it in that work. And your rewards are on the wall. See? And you're on to the 7th one. You're on to the 7th one, right? These ones are up already. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? These ones done. Them one are done. And then you did on your number 7 right now. And then you're gonna go to this one, right? The 7, me feel like represent this year in your life. This year is a 7 year, right? 2023, 7 year. You're working on yourself. The strength, you got the strength now. You got your strength to work on these goals. And your space, you have your own space, right? You see he's sitting on his desk. This is his own little area where he can do what he do. That is what is happening now. This is what is happening. Hard worker. Put it in that work. You know? Put it in that work. Alright. So we have 2. And then we get one more card. 7 cards, that's what I do. 7. This year is a 7 year, so we go with that 7 energy. You know what I'm saying? Let's see if that makes sense. Capricorn. Energy to Capricorn. Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands, Capricorn. Big up yourself. So, Queen of Wands is like, there's a lot of strength in here. And, confidence. Intuitive, spiritual confidence. Like you're more confident now. So after this journey, right? Coming into confidence. You know, see it. You're sitting on the throne, you're the queen, you have the wand, that is your intuition and spiritual, very spiritual. Anybody with a wand is wisdom and spirituality. Strength in wisdom and spirituality. That's why you even get to take that seat. And as you can see, the queen, her feet are like open. She's not like closed up feet. She's open and like assuming a power, a position of power. So that's what's going on. You assuming a position of power. I see the black cat. That's not bad luck. That's not bad luck. That bad cat, that black cat right there. That black cat there, the cat down the road, is with you. You know, this cat right here might even represent a part of you that you've been not acknowledging. But now it's right in front of you. And you're confident with that part of you. See? Yeah, you're on the throne. You'll get on the throne. And you see in the left hand, she have a sunflower. That's the kind of energy. Growth and fertility. That's what you're coming into. So this year, doing this Your work, you're just gonna pay off. It's gonna pay off. See? And that's card number 7, right? So what we want to do now is, let's see. Let's have these. I'm not sure if you can see this one over here. Let me put it back. And yeah, this is the outcome. So next deck. So now we're gonna do what's gonna be on your mind for all of these themes. And I know I'm reading it different, going from right to left. That's just kind of how my brain is. So just bear with me and how I read. So here I know, keep reading now, continue. See that now, see that now. So this is your mind. So now this deck, what's on the mind of Capricorn? What's on your mind throughout this journey? Ace of disc, right? That's a 1. Ace is always good. See? That's like a circular rotation, right? And this just look beautiful. Like nature is all up in there, look green, sacred geometry, things coming into alignment. Full circle. Chariot. The chariot now is like the king or the queen or whoever sitting on the chariot, not moving but ready to move, almost ready to strike, can move anytime possible, anytime you're ready, right? Anytime the chariot ready, he gonna make that move. I see in his hands, Wheel of Fortune standing right in his hands. Look what we have here. What do we have here? That's also Wheel of Fortune. That's a circular motion, right? So that's in your hands. And then, right after that, so I'm going to put these cards under these ones because they're connected, right? These are connected. Okay? The Chariot, and then the Prince of Cups. The Prince of Cups, right? The cups really represent like this masculine energy. The Prince of Cups is like going into, like, you see how he's holding so much right here. He's holding this bird. He's like leading the bird, right? And it's like his higher self. He's leading his higher self somewhere. Look what's happening with the Knight of Swords, right? It's emotional. Anytime with the cups, like in the cup, there's like a snake in the cup, right? There's like a snake in the cup. So snake really represent like going down to earth, all the way down to earth, closest to earth as possible. That's the lowest, going to the lowest form to get rid of the rats or anything that's down there. And that's what's going on with this, with the Prince of Cups below the King of Swords. You're running towards something, running towards the lower things, that like emotional things are still hidden, right? Oh, let me not shuffle this again. I'm just gonna pull. Rowan, look at that, Rowan. 10, and that comes right under this card. It comes right under this card. The ruin comes right under this card. So you're facing all that ruin. You're facing all that. Oh, that's what you were running towards. It's an emotional thing. Emotional. Clearly emotional. Let me not get the 7 Queen of Wands out here, but here. Oh, this is a card that's just. Anyways, let's take this out. I gotta take that out of the deck. Failure. 7. That's a 7 card. Failure. So you're trying to recover from whatever this is, right? And the disc is like shields. The disc is like shields, right? And this is saying failure. It represents failure. That's what this thought card is saying. This isn't necessarily bad. Failure isn't always bad, you know what I'm saying? So right here with the strength, I'll put this with the strength card. It's kinda, it looks like it's kinda contradicting, right? You're in a strength, but there's still failure. This might be just you feeling like you failed, right? But you didn't, because you're coming into the strength. And this is a 7 card, and then this is an 8 card, right? 8, and this is 7. So when you're fighting all these things or whatever, your shadow self, whatever, you might feel like you're failing, you know? You might feel like you're failing or whatever. You really might feel like you're failing, but you're not, okay? Because this is what's gonna come. You're gonna, or you might have to fail first, right, to get into your strength. But I feel like you're not. You're gonna feel like you're failing, because anytime we go into emotional and thing, we feel like we're failing. We tend to feel like, because we're not seeing the results immediately, and the yucky stuff just kind of yucky, you know, like ugh. So don't let this trip you up. Don't let the failure, the feeling of failure trip you up, because this is coming. Okay? The strength and the failure are connected. So whatever failure comes, it might, more than likely, it's gonna contribute to your strength. Right. And then now this pentacle. Try to keep these all neat. Not as neat as I would have wanted, but here we go. Lost. And is this that's an 11. It's 11 card. The Lost. You see what's happening in this Lost card? Look at it properly. This is from the thought deck, right? So the art is so like amazing, right? But in the Lost, she's riding this lion looking thing. But look what she was doing right here. She was holding it. She was opening its mouth, the lion's mouth. Now she is riding the lion, right? And this card represents loss. It's 11 card, and this lion that she's riding has so many different faces. Look at it. So many different faces. She's riding this lion with so many different faces, and the lust, right, is right under this card. The Pentacles, the 8 of Pentacles, right? This just represents your love for your work that you do. That's what the lust thing is about. It's the love. Your ego is going to come back into fruition, because you're going to break down your ego throughout this process, and then come back to working on your goals, working on yourself, you know, in your own space. And that's going to bring back your love, your lust. Let's see. Lust isn't, I don't see lust as bad as it might seem, you know what I'm saying? Like, because she's in control. She looks like she's having a great time, but she's in control. She's riding a lion. Okay? Remember that. You're riding a lion right here. Just so be aware of that. Don't make your ego get too crazy, right? Yeah. Be aware of that. Don't let the lust get too much, because you're gonna be working on your stuff, and you're gonna have your accolades. See, I say. Then we have the last one, Queen of Wands. Oh, not shuffling, just pull. Truce. Truce. Let me show you this truce card real quick. The truce card is like coming together, right? 4 corners. 1, 2, 3, 4. They're all coming together as one to make truce, right? And the Queen is the last card that was in the regular deck, right? But to get to this, for the Queen to be in the position for that long, she must have like peace with others and with herself, and this might really represent peace with the enemies. So come at peace with all the elements and the enemies. So whatever the enemies are, can be like your lower self and bad things. But it is. It's looking good. It's looking good. So that's the theme for that. And let's do one more card and then we're gonna get you out here. This is your Capricorn. This is your ching. Your ching ching. Let me not pull two. Let's pull up one. Where do we have here? Happy Fool. Be happy and lively. This is the theme. Okay? So the time of your reading, seeing this, be happy, be the fool. Okay? You're coming up, be your child self. Okay? Be your child self, because all these swords is gonna recommend you to be your child self. Alright, Capricorn. Thanks for watching. Be the fool, be the happy fool, you know, throughout this whole journey. That's what's gonna keep you sane. Alright. Peace.